Yeah, when I was younger, I I struggled a lot just to figure out who I was, I think. Especially through those younger years in high school and middle school, I really struggled to know who I was, what my purpose was, and just kind of who I wanted to be, and how my relationship with God could help me in my life. And it wasn't until I really read the Book of Mormon for the first time that I felt something spiritual. And I had read it when I was a kid, but until I had read it on my own and really thought about it, I hadn't really felt like I had had a spiritual experience. And so it's something that, sounds so cliche to us Mormons, get a testimony of the Book of Mormon, but it's really important. It's really important, because once you have that testimony of the Book of Mormon, it can become the foundation for your life. And I wasn't super prepared, I think, as a missionary. Like, I had gone to the classes and stuff, but there were some things that I still doubted, some things that I still struggled with. But because I had that foundation on the Book of Mormon, it was able to make me a lot more motivated to just be a missionary and to be a good person. The first time I started reading was actually when I started, going to seminary. And I went there and I really felt like this could be, I didn't really know what seminary was at first. I just kind of went there just to kind of see what it was. And that year we just happened to be studying the Book of Mormon. And at that point in my life, I really felt like I needed something to change my life. Otherwise, I wasn't going to go in a very good direction. I felt like I was running out of time to figure out who I was. And so at that moment, I really felt that that could be the answer that I needed. I really felt like it was pulling me in. And so I started reading it. And I read hours and hours every day, just pouring over, and I marked all kinds of verses. My scriptures from that year are just loaded with inspiration that I had. And by the end of the Book of Mormon, when I prayed to ask God if it was true, it wasn't anything new that I felt. I just remembered all the things I had felt while I was reading it the whole time. And I knew that it was true, and that anything I could ever want to be answered was in that book.